And it's just -3. So as you say, scoring a few more, but far fewer goals conceded by Wexford. And yeah, it's going to be tough. The pitch is in much better condition than it has been, obviously, with the rugby season ending. So
on the right wing, but it's headed out of play by Paul Fox. It'll be a throw into the students, about 15 or 20 yards from the corner flag. Doyle's cross into the box, and headed back to his keeper by Fitzsimons. They're defending very, very well. They seem to be very well organised tonight.
Yeah, that was a nice move by UCD, as you say, the ball in from Doyle. Evan Weir getting up to challenge it, but yeah, Wexford defensively solid so far, but a little bit more hope for UCD. That was a bit better from them after a bit of a slow start. That's a superb touch there by Jack Doherty there. He's obviously not feeling the effects of that knock earlier on. He whips the ball
good
in
to
from
see
the right.
That he's fully recovered. His cross to the far post is headed home. It's headed home for Wexford. Wexford take the lead. About 5 yards from the corner flag.
I think that's what you call Route 1 football there from
Indeed.
UCD.
Brennan cutting inside. Brennan has a shot. No trouble to Corcoran, but nice idea.
Yeah, and in fairness, Jack Moylan stayed nice and tight to him.
Colin Whelan, the former Waterford FC under 19. He was fouled, and inside the area, it will be a penalty to UCD.
Yeah, on first inspection, absolutely 100% a penalty. Wexford are putting in. Probably had our fill of penalties this week in the footballing world, Declan.
Absolutely. Whelan makes no mistake, and it's 1-1 here at the UCD Bowl, and that's only
we have in front of us. There can't really be any complaints, it's a penalty.
So the students back on level terms. Keeney sends it long towards Whelan again, challenged by Fitzgerald, but it finds Keane. Keane has Weir to his left. Weir sends it inside with a lovely shot which rattled the woodwork. Back off the crossbar, lands for Kerrigan. Back with Weir again. Weir. And sent out by Kevin McAvoy. Kerrigan again trying to get possession, but
the ball like that and turning his men. And yeah, this is a good position. Again, we've said it a lot of times. Do UCD score from here? Let's see.
Kerrigan to the far post, headed goalward after Todd knocked it on, but doesn't trouble Corker in the slightest. And
yeah, the question is, are you whipping in across or going for the shot?
And the free kick had to be saved by Healy. It's been knocked out. Sent long for Kyle Robinson. Robinson in the area, dispossessed.
Never in a million years. Robinson was diving 3 yards before he got near the ball there. Wexford have definitely had some calls to go against him tonight, but that was never ever a penalty. Absolutely no way.
Never a penalty. Whatever happened to Doherty, nothing happened to Robinson was a penalty.
No. That was he was looking for the penalty there, but absolutely not. And in fairness, there was more maybe of a call from the Wexford supporters in the crowd, but there wasn't a huge call from the Wexford players there. I mean, that was not a penalty in a million years. And I think we've been fair to Wexford tonight, Declan, when they haven't got frees that they might have.
When they haven't got frees, we've said so.
Yeah.
Doyle has put it out to the right hand side here. And it's back with Doyle again. Doyle's going to have a go, and he just narrowly missed Jimmy Corcoran's left hand upright.
Yeah, he kind of opened the body as if he was going to try and curve. He crashes into Wheel, and the two of them are getting up a bit slowly, but it's a ball over the top here for Doherty out on the left hand side. This lad has pace, as we know.
Doherty's cross almost found his teammate, but it was taken off his toe effectively by Todd. Good piece of defending there from the students. That is, of course, Kyle Robinson that the ball was taken off. Whose toe the ball was taken off. Whelan for UCD, trying to get inside the Wexford area, knocks it back for Weir. Weir sends it back towards but it's cleared by Paul Fox in a most unusual fashion. Gary Owen, I would have described that.
Yeah.
But they get away with it. Headed goalward and safely into Jimmy Cork, I should say, for the students.
Yeah, indeed. Whelan underneath this one.
Whelan dispossessed by Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald did very well there, in fairness.
Fitzgerald sends it inside, gets it back again. He's been a key player for Wexford today, has Fitzgerald, in fairness.
No, absolutely. He's getting stuck in, in that defensive area, and I suppose, again, we have mentioned it this evening, but Ian Roy would know a lot of the weaknesses, if there are weaknesses in these UCD players, and he would be able to let his own team know. I mean, there's so much research done of teams now, but you'd particularly know, considering the amount of work that Ian would have done with these UCD players.
Ian is attacking the weaknesses he couldn't fix when he was here.
No comment.
Moylan to Fitzgerald. Back with Fitzgerald. McAvoy. And it's back with, I think it's back with Manahan, who sends it to Crowley. Crowley sends it out to Paul Fox. Fox back into the middle to Conor Crowley. Crowley sends it into the left wing channel where Moylan has got it. Moylan, of course, who opened the scoring for Wexford in the first half. Moylan inside the UCD box. Moylan hits the ball, charged down by UCD defender, but only as far as Manahan. Manahan finds Fox. Fox sends it towards the right-hand side of the field where Fitzsimons has an attempted goal, but unfortunately hits it wide.
Yeah, that's probably so far. That was a really good play.
Indeed. Very impressed with Doherty. Absolutely. Now, Farrell tries to find Keane. Keane's dispossessed. Away comes Fox with the ball. Fox deep into UCD territory. Fox with the shot. And it's swerved away from him and away from the far post. And but a worthwhile. Evan Caffrey is the grandson of Theo Dunn, who was the coach of UCD when they won the Cup in 1984, and indeed when they won the First Division and the Leinster Senior Cup and the First Division Shield in 1995. And he is going to about to enter the fray. He is the nephew of Tommy Dunn, who played for the B team while he was assistant manager of UCD in the 2000s. And as I said, he's the grandson of Theo Dunn.
So Evan Caffrey is very much a sky blue blood.
Absolutely. And his father, I believe, is a Shamrock Rovers fan.
Let's not start a fight here, Declan.
Yeah. But his mother's Therese Dunn, who was a frequent visitor to these shores here in Belfield when her father sends it into a channel for Farrell. Farrell's cross is cut out by the Wexford defence. Doherty comes away with the ball for Wexford. It's sent long by Fox in the direction of Farrell, Evan Farrell that is, for Wexford, but it's back with Doyle again for the students. Doyle slips inside to Whelan. Whelan has a shot and he's just put it over the bar.
Yeah, nice move there from UCD, and when Whelan gets in that area of the park. Yeah, messing from Conor Crowley. In fairness, the referee's kind of getting to the point where he probably should be having a word with him. Clearly a foul. He lost possession of the ball to Whelan. Whelan outsmarted him. He puts in a poor challenge and then gets thick about it. But clearly a free for UCD. Here's Colin Whelan on the edge of the box.
Found Whelan by Cook or by Crook, and Whelan sends in a shot from about 35 yards, which doesn't trouble Corcoran.
Nice to bring in by hook or by crook there.
Doyle is looking for Kerrigan at the edge of the penalty area. It's headed away by Paul Fox, but Caffrey manages to get it to Whelan. Whelan sends the ball inside to Kerrigan. Kerrigan is trying to angle for a shot. It's gone back to Doyle. Doyle finds Caffrey, and Caffrey scores on his debut to put UCD 2-1 up. What a fantastic